Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox postgame podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, welcome into another episode of the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast. This is the only place where you could find Angels baseball, real talk with real fans in the chats, on the phones, whatever it is you are watching the Angels. You can come after the game and come here and know that we will be on at some point, sometimes late, but better late than never. The Angels broadcast here from Halos in the Infield studios, as we will talk all Angels baseball, and it's always better to talk Angels when they win. I go out of my mind when they lose, so you get the best of both worlds. And if you haven't seen, we have new shirts. Check Etsy, check our eBay, check our Shopify. Just look up Halos in the Infield or Heaty, and you will find it. $20 shirts. Get them now while we still have them. We have a bunch printed up in every size, so check them out. And don't forget, Cowboy Weekend is no longer. That's coming up this weekend against the Ohio Shitfucks. It is officially paper bag night, and you can get yours as well. Support the team, not the owner. So with that being said, welcome into the post game as the Angels win 9-7. And I only have one question for you tonight. One question. And that is, was this the most impressive win for the Angels this year? Now, let me throw a little argument out there for that very reason. The Angels never win in freaking Houston. There's something like 26-74 in their last 100. I may be a few digits off, but they are at a 25% or less clip in Houston. They always find a way to lose. Some of our best pitchers have had their worst games there. Offensively, we can't get it done. The bullpen usually sucks. Houston always bites us in the ass, so on, right? And over the last 4 games, Angels have won 3 out of 4, look a little bit better. But granted, it's not against the best pitching, but they're getting the W's. And I like how they're saying we got to learn how to win. No. When you're in the majors, it's not about learning how to win. Maybe if you have a team that was completely reconstructed and has zero history of winning a game or a few games in a season. But this is different. This is a major league ball club that has not been torn down to the actual studs. Yes, they're young, but they have a lot of veterans on this team that have won before, and there's no excuse for the way that they've played in some of these games. And because you can't say, okay, it's injuries, or okay, it's, they're learning from last year because of the fact that Numbnuts Nevin was in charge and they're having to exercise all the demons. They have to exercise the demons in the clubhouse with the holy water. But anyway, my point being is this. This team has shown that it can hang with the Baltimore Orioles. It can hang with other teams. The Philadelphia Phillies almost sweeping them. A bounce here, a bounce there is different. Same thing in Cincinnati. They can play. But the thing is, they're always shooting themselves in the foot. There's not a good cohesive chemistry yet. But you're seeing a little bit of growth, and I think that's what we want to see. There's a few positives to take out of this game. And as I'm going to go over the numbers, there's a couple other questions I have for you. As bad as Jose Suarez has pitched, somehow that motherfucker got his first decision and he got a win. So he's 1-0. Can you believe that?
If he tries me, I will make you famous.
He actually got the job done tonight, and that's really weird because I'm not used to saying that when I mention Jose Suarez in the same sentence. Then you had our beleaguered closer, which I'll get to at the end of the game. But this game had a lot of twists and turns because another reason why I say, is this the best game of the year for the Angels, is the fact that not only are you losing early at Houston, but the normal things tend to happen at Houston. Reed Detmers has been struggling. He comes in there. You need a good performance. Usually our left-handers in there, just even Tyler Anderson from last year sucked there. Don't get me started on Sandoval. He sucked there. So you're thinking the same kind of thing. Detmers comes off, ahead of the count, gives up a single right there after it was 1-1 by Diaz, which, look, that pitch was 1-2 up in the zone, hittable. He took it, pulled it to left center, run scores. It's 1-1 tie, just like that. And then all of a sudden with 2 outs, Altuve homers, a 3-run shot. And again, the guy who always kills it is 4-1. Then the Honduran from down under, Dubon, hit a 2-run shot, 6-1. And no, I did not mean Australia, but Honduras. I know where that's at. That's in South America. So there you go. Before you guys kill me on that, 6-1. And this game should have been over by if you know any Angels baseball, if you watched them at all playing in Houston, you know that when they go down at least 2 runs, they're in serious trouble. But the fact they went down 5 and they won makes you think this isn't the same Astros, although they have similar lineups to previous seasons. In some cases, some would argue better than the last couple seasons as far as talent-wise, but pitching not so much. Farmer Valdez, which I'll call Farmer because I hate saying his first name because I can't say it, but Farmer pitched very mediocre in this game. He got into a stretch where it looked like, oh, God, he's going to turn into same old Farmer where he almost pitches a no-hitter or he retires like 17 straight Angels, and here we go again. It's going to be a nasty 11-1 loss, right? That's where it was going. But credit the Angels in the bottom or the top of the 5th. Shonwell had a couple men on. The big Cal Dong was on at second, and then Neto was at first, and Shonwell said, "Shamwell, baby!" And he freaking hit a 3-run homer. And it's 5-4 or 6-4, and you're like, okay, we're only down 2. Not bad. Let's rally the troops. Angels get a couple more guys on because Big Ears Ward got on. A guy who should always be in the lineup now is Pilar. He got on base. Then O'Hoppe went deep, and it was 7-6 Angels. And boy, did the tide turn. But whenever you're playing in Houston, it's like no lead is safe. So when Adele homered, you're like, okay, I like this. 8-6. We got a little cushion here. And then Zach Neto came up in the 6th inning and crushed one as well. And you're like, all right, man, 4 homers by the youngsters. It's 9-6. And then the bullpen comes in, does a good job. You get Simber going an inning, and then you got Strickland in the 8th inning. And you're thinking, okay, the last 3 pitchers who have pitched 4 innings for the Angels was Jose Suarez, who gave you 2. Then you had Adam Simber, who gave you 1, Strickland, who gave you 1, and all they did was 2 walks in between those 3 pitchers. Zeros everywhere else. And you're like, hey, man, we're in good shape after Detmers went out there 4 innings, 6 runs, 8 hits, 6 earned, 1 walk, but 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs. Not a good start for him. But the bullpen picked him up, and now that you had a lead, you're like, okay, we're all good. Let's throw it over to our wait, who's our closer again? Fuck! It's Esteves. And I'll just tell you this. Gooby was right. The first replay the first actual time I didn't think it was going to be a home run. But when they showed the play that Adele made at the wall, that was a game like a home run saving catch. And that was a huge out because that was the first out. And then, of course, Houston gets a guy on base. And then he steals second. Then you give up a hit. And it's like, oh, no. And then the Astros work it into getting the go-ahead runner on Bregman. It would only be fitting if Bregman would have hit a home run right there. We've seen him blow leads, too, in Houston. So it was going to be nothing new. So when he actually flied out the left, I think it was a collective in the Fox household. We all took a deep breath. He sucks. Esteves sucks. He is not my closer. I don't care if he's doing Hadouken, the Shamanabadabadabadad, that show that I never watched, Dragon Ball Z. I don't give a fuck what he does. If you're good, you could stick your finger up your ass and then point it at the crowd, and I'd be like, yeah, woo, that finger, woo, yeah. But if you suck, I don't care what kind of cool celebration you got. Get the fuck out of here with that. Don't be doing that when you nearly blew the save. So if Adele doesn't make that home run catch, you know, they have an extra out. Then you put in the run that he gave up, and then the other guys you had on. So maybe Bregman's only the second out, and they still have the winning run at second, who could have went to third on Pilar's throw. Who knows? He could have easily blown that save. A 3-run lead. We're not most closers, good or bad, you're always biting your nails when it's a 1-run game. We're biting our nails when it's a 3-run game with already 1 out. That's how bad Esteves sucks. And you saw some of those pitches. A couple of them he missed up high, and Bregman missed them. And I think Alvarez missed one too. That guy is no. He's no good. I really, really doubt he will remain your closer till September. And that's not even that's if he doesn't get traded before that. Like if he were to get good or something, but he does not deserve to be the closer. Hell no. So real quick in the lineup, though, the lineup did this. Shonawell did 2 for 3 with that 3-run home run. Awesome, getting his average up slowly but surely. Renifo went 2 for 5, gave you a scare, thought he was hurt again. Big Ears Ward got 2 hits and a walk, so he reached base 3 times. Pilar continues to rake 2 for 5. He's now batting .338. Ohapi got it going 2 for 5. I'd love to see that average come up, but hey, I'll take this. Maybe this kickstarts him. Big 3-run homer. Adele 1 for 4, but he had the walk, so or he got on base with that run, but stealing that home run, it might as well be another home run. So good for him. He's 252. I want the average to get up because he needs to get on base more to steal more bases, but I love what he's been doing offensively, and defensively, he still scares the living shit out of me when he almost runs into guys, but tonight, I can't rag on him. Only 1 dong for Cal Dong tonight, only 1 hit. He's still batting .323. Zach Neto has a 2-run scored. He had a home run and a walk tonight. Good job for him. Kyrie Paris continues to suck. That's the only suck part in the lineup. Again, everyone, 8 of the 9 hitters got hits except Kyrie Paris. You went 2 for 7 in runners in scoring position. Like I've said many times before, that's all you need. Houston went 4 for 10 and still lost. That's how the game of baseball is sometimes. So, with a win, we like to play. The show is so much better when we were able to play Stukas because we got the victory. I know I go off the deep end with an angry Todd when the Angels lose and we have to play Buttercup or Savage Garden. But hey, man, a win's a win's a win. And so we also need to know who was the player of the game. Who gets the Golden Stamos? The John Stamos Golden Stamos goes to Joe Adele. He doesn't win this very much. I can count on one finger how many times he's won, and this is the second finger I'm able to count it on because he's won for the second time all time. Joe Adele did it with his glove and with a bat, and that's the first time we've ever been able to say that. What a night for him, although only you could say, well, other guys had 3-run homers, but his home run was a nice add-on run. And he didn't have that many batted bats except one. And then the catch in right field was completely clutch. He saved his closer on that one. So I'm going to give props where props is due. I thought it was fantastic tonight. You could have gave it to any one of those 4 youngsters out there These are the type of games I feel that yeah, you could see the progression in the team, and hopefully they gel together with those four guys. I like what Fox Sports did at the end when they had them all together. And by the way, this is a game too where this might be the best game so far this season. It's by far the best game to Bally's. You want to talk about if you were to take a black light to try to see the DNA on the walls of Bally's, it would be everywhere in the studios, in the production booth, in the trailer outside the stadium, because this is playing in all their heads that work for Bally's morning, noon, and night after a win like this. And tomorrow, when your boy Roger joins you in drive time right before the game. These guys are going to be honking their honks and queuing Bally's. They're just rocking out to like this is that's what they're doing. So let's get into the worst player on the field. Who gets the Nacho Night award? Okay, that banner should have went up and it didn't. Okay, let's try that again. Who gets the Nacho Night award?
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos. Ow.
It was all those gyrations that I was doing. I screwed up. The Nacho Night winner tonight is Farmer Valdez. That piece of shit, and I can't stand him. And again, he's probably the nicest guy, does charity work, and he has a nice family and all that shit. But as a baseball player, as a rival in our division, I can't stand that fucker. You know, it's like, dude, he's always on the winning side against us. I've even watched games in Anaheim where I was there and we actually roughed him up early, and I'm thinking, yeah, man, we're up 5-2. Fuck you, Farmer. And then he just settles in and we can't hit him anymore, and everything's on the ground. And before you know it, it's 7-5 Astros. We lose. And I've seen games like that, or he wins 1-0. He always fucking beats us. So for us to take it out on him tonight, he goes only 5 innings, gives up 8 runs and 10 hits, including 3 home runs. That was beautiful. This was very, very satisfying. I was queuing up Bally's for myself. I was just like, oh my God, I'm so happy. And I know the Astros were like, because usually he dominates. The manager was like, what the hell's going on out here? Exactly. He was pretty pissed off, but we weren't. The Angels get the victory. Fat Ass Suarez takes the win. Farmer takes the loss, 3-2. Save goes to Esteves. I'm pretty happy. Angels got a big victory, and we played the Stukas. We got only one other award to give out before we get to your comments, and your comments all the time. Let's give out the Dong Award for who was the stiffest competition out there.
It's a big Calhoun, the golden dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's gonna be revealed?
His smile at the end, dude. That guy is packing. ShamWow. I'm gonna give it to the stiffest competition out there. The Golden Dong goes to ShamWow, as he was that 3-run homer really ignited the Angels offense out there. I thought that was really cool. Each guy who hit a home run was passing it on to the next guy. Shawnuel with a big 3-run homer got you going tonight and got the Angels going, and he gets the Golden Dong Award. He's going to need 2 hands to hold that sucker. So there you go. Congratulations, ShamWow. And by the way, it is Spritz o'clock. The Angels win, so I'm enjoying another chilada. Had a few of these during the game, so why not we all just pop a top and Spritz o'clock?
Spritz o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer, no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
I just hope one of you is out there in your kitchen doing the dishes or listening or watching wherever you're at, and you're singing to that song. You're just like, spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Oh, I want that to go viral so bad. That is like the best. Randy outdid himself on that one. I'm man, he's the man. First comment in is James by Mateo, Lakers fan in Japan, says Strickland can pitch 2 innings without his arm falling off. Leave his ass in there. He should have closed it out because Strickland used to be a starter, right? Best win of the season so far, Lakers fan says. Also, whatever happens this season, we got some dogs to build around like Neto and Ohapi. Damn good win tonight. 0 complaints for me. And that's good, Eric. I love to hear that because you're a super fan. And guys like you deserve wins like this because it feels like that you feel like as a fan, you've been kicked in the balls too many times. You're expecting a loss. So, Eric, when you get a win like this, Dan gets a win like this, Mateo, others that have been on this page forever, spritz a clock to you guys, baby. You deserve a botanical spritz. Cheers. Esteves sure still tried to blow it, though. Joe bailed him out. He sure did. That was a competitive game. Etsy nearly blew it, and we had to enjoy the win tonight. Tomorrow we get smashed around the park. Mario says the Adele show tonight. It sure was. Also, probably right, Marty. Also, spritzers in the dugout for sure tonight. Stuke is again, baby. Also, too bad we can't move Esteves into the setup role. He's not a real closer. I think he'd flourish. I think he would too. I think it's too much pressure. He's just, you have to have a killer instinct in you to get to be a closer. Right, Dan? We would like consistency, but these guys seem to not be able to do that. Lakers fan says tonight was supposed to be a tough matchup. Break out the broom. Series in the refrigerator. Wow. The Jello's jiggling and the butter's getting hard, according to Lakers fan. Mario says Esteves tried to blow it out, but Adele wouldn't let him. He's all, give me that back. All the home runs went dong viral. All of them went dong. 9 runs. We needed all of them, Brian says. Also, dude, Esteves actually sucks, Tyler says. By the way, Tyler, I think that was you I saw on angelswin.com. He tagged us on there, and he put needs more dongs or something like that. That was funny shit, dude. I'll give you props on that. Good way to start the series. Light that baby up, Dan says. David says Esteves has to go. This is ridiculous, and no more crap about Adele. He's an all-star in the making. If not for us, someone else. So David's like, dude's going to rock somewhere or rock somewhere else, brother. Artie says, can we please not bring back Drury and some of those other dogs that are about to come back? Yeah, all of a sudden, watch all those old farts want to come back and play. Like, all of a sudden, you heard Gooby's like, hey, I was talking to number 6, and number 6 lives in Houston. Did you know that? And did you know that I played for the Kansas City Royals and I'm in their Hall of Fame? Anyway, number 6 said that he's on the treadmill and he's trying to come back as quickly as possible because he didn't want to tear that hand. He's stretching out his hamstring. Shut the fuck up. No, he's not. Nobody cares. Hunter says, dude, 4 home runs, right? And 2 for them. What the heck? Where are them balls, bro? They're gone. James Malou says a 7-run 5th inning. Q Lombardi. Yeah, because Lombardi was even like, as a good thing, he was like, what the hell's going on here?
What the hell's going on out here?
But he was saying it with a smile on his face. He couldn't believe it. Blood Moon says that gave me a heart attack towards the end. Angel's grandma says, what an exciting game to watch. Our youngsters came through tonight. What a win. I totally agree. Mario says Halo's offense made a come from behind victory. Q Lombardi. Yeah, Lombardi's like just besides himself tonight.
What the hell's going on out here?
Also, Shop Girl says the trash Stros are not all that. Let's sweep them Stros in the series. Boy, I hope so. Cole says, did you see the former Red Sox pitcher Austin Maddox getting caught today trying to meet up with a minor? Crazy shit. You know, the only thing that would have made that better, Cole, and I did see that, is it's not fun anymore without Chris Hansen, because at least they'd let him walk in there and you have the guy that's really 30 years old playing a 15-year-old. And then he goes, oh, I'm going to go get my laundry, or I'm going to go get some pizza from the fridge. And then he's like, the pitcher Maddox is like, oh, let me just sit here for a second. And then Chris Hansen goes, hey, have a seat. And he's like, no, I got to go. Have a seat. Why don't you talk to me? Have a seat. And then they just proceeded talking. And he's like, am I free to go? I didn't know he was a 15-year-old. And then Chris Hansen's like, yeah, you're free to go. You can go right out that door. No one's going to get you. And then as soon as he comes out there, they pounce on his ass. This time, the guy didn't even finish ringing the doorbell, and like 40 cops came out the door and beat the shit out of him. That was pretty cool. Mateo says the Astros were able to read debt mirrors. Also, James says, Esteves blows, cue Bally's intro. They're like, hey, it's more like... Boy, there's just a lot of spritzing in that studio. I'm telling you, spritzes everywhere. Marty says, great win for the against the Astros. We will still take, but the Astros will still take the series until I see more innings where they are scoring runs and not just getting one and still going down. Then I'll start to believe. I'm there with you. I'm excited for the win, but I need to see more. Hunter says Esteves just saying here to give us heart attacks. Yeah, dude, for real. Also, Mariners, Angels coming back down from 3 runs against hated opponents. Mariners came back down from 4-1 to beat the Yankees 5-4. See, whenever the Yankees lose, Leaf, even if it's you guys doing it, hell yeah. I give you props right there, my man. Enjoy that win. Rally says, fuck yeah, we won an amazing game down 6-1 to beat those fucking Stros. Let's see. Nero says Esteves can really mess with my blood pressure. Artie says, let's remember that the Stros are dog shit this year. I know, but hey, we got to celebrate something. Sterling says, good thing I used Bet Online to save some money. There you go. BetOnline.com. That is from our podcast side. That's another sponsor that you guys can get and use our promo. Wins are wins, Juan says. Jason Hess says, we always lose in Houston because we complain about the damn lights, especially, dude, it's too bright. Oh, my God. Nevin, turn off the lights. I need a night light. Lakers says, Angels should stay on the road. Yeah, they suck at home, man. I hate the configuration of Minute Maid and Fenway. Remember R. Martinez when they used to have that stupid-ass center field, what is it called? Damn it, they had the pole there, and they also had that, like, hill. The hill was insane, dude. I can't wait when I go to the work tomorrow when the Astros fan is talking with all that energy today that they were going to win, and look what happens. They lost 6-1 lead. Let's just play our home games at Hart Park. Bryant says, thank God Moniak wasn't in right field for that catch. Yeah, thank God he wasn't playing at all, Bryant. Balls, and too many dongs tonight. So even though we had a lot of home runs, James is like, you know what? We could have used more hits and a few less dongs.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John Stevens.
More dongs, actually. Robot Aid says Jose Suarez with a W. LV says almost lost my fucking mind when I saw Suarez going. Yeah, I thought, look, when they got that extra run, they were up 8-6. I'm like, okay, it's time to call in another pitcher. Sit Suarez down. You're not up 5 anymore. You're not down 5 anymore. Put in another pitcher. But no. Are the Angels turning into the Road Warriors? Let's get some home wins too. Tyler says, who else feels tricked into thinking we can win some more games? Me? Also, Hunter says Moniak is great at putting on the halo after home runs. That's one thing he's been consistent at. Eric says Adele has really stepped it up this year. They need to stop to keep playing him. Fuck Moniak. Keep his ass on the pine. Also, one more, and that's a winning streak. Yeah, that's true, dude. We got 2 in a row. Can we make it 3? We have not done it all season, and at some points causing us a lot of
emotional damage.
All right, you guys, let's listen up. We won a game yesterday. And if we win one today, that's 2 in a row. We win one tomorrow, that's called a winning streak.
Oh, my God. Big 20. Why do I know how you sound right now? Dude, do we win or do we lose? I didn't watch. I was doing a surfing contest. Let's see. And then Mateo says we won Big 20. Anna says balls, and graduating college, Matt. Matt graduated today. Hell yeah. All right. He is winning.
Wow, winning.
Awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations, Anna. Congratulations, Matt. More than anything. You're the man, bro. You got it. You got it done. I'm proud of you. Good job. That's awesome. I mean, you're probably doing this too.
We won?
No, he graduated. See, he graduated. Awesome, dude. Congratulations, my man. Central Americans. Farmer with his predator ass looking hair. LV says Adele at bat is out of here. Mario also says this weekend will be Angels' first home series win. I'm calling it, hopefully with the paper bags. That'd be even funnier. Jason says winning, and what I mean by winning here and there, let's not get confused, y'all. We still dead last. We still are. I mean, we're by winning at this point, but at this point, I'll take by winning over not winning at all. So a win's a win, dude. And I'm hopeful that this team can start winning more. But right now, we're just
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Yeah, now what? Also, Adele Homer, Q Bally's. Yeah, we queued him up a few times tonight because that's all they've been doing is It's enough of that. Let's see. Also, we have and Nolan for his fifth boom right now. Artie sell the team says Honduras is technically in Central America, but what Don cares? I thought it was south, okay? It's south of us. I'm just going by. Yeah. Look, now you know why I failed geography. Now you know why, okay? I do know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. I kind of know how to like gauge my north, south, east, west. But if you're telling me what continent is, Russia or this or that, I'm Central America. Marty says, congrats to Matt graduating. Spritzes all around. Yeah, let's give him a botanical spritz, shall we? No, that's the wrong slide. Oops. I just fucked that whole thing up right now. It's this.
Spritz o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast today. Sip and cheer, no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
Congratulations, Grill Master, for getting the diploma and graduating today. That's a big accomplishment by you. So very proud of you, Grill Master. Very proud of you. Also, Dan says if you say farm burr, then you can do it. Nah, I like farmer better. Also, Valdez got shelled in the fifth inning. He sure did. Moreno is trashed tonight because we finally won one in Houston. And here's Bourbon Baseball. She's an awesome podcaster. She says, yeah, but if y'all know anything about Framer, once he starts spiraling, he's done. We don't know that, though. That's the problem, Bourbon Baseball. We don't know that about him because usually when he never flames out against us, he usually always pitches good. So I was very, very, very shocked that he pitched, that he got beat up tonight. A Baker's dozen on the hits. Also, Grimmaster says last year was Anna's graduation. The Angels beat the Rangers on that night, and this year they beat the Houston Astros. So congratulations to both of you. I didn't know she graduated last year, so there you go. Who all thought Bregman was going to walk it off? I did. Big 20 did as well. Jason says, love Pilar still using fundamentals and using two hands on that last out. That was awesome. LV says, nice win, and the season starts tonight. So LV's like, dude, screw this. We are going to win because the season started tonight. No more preseason. It's all about the X's and O's in between the lines.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Suarez got the win, so he's back. Fuck the cheaters. Big 20 says, dude, my cousin's friend is so... Kevin Norris says, love you, Todd Fox. We need you to replace our host, Boy Lodge. I would love to, Kevin. Believe me, I would love to. Imagine me on AM 830. What the hell would I be able to say on AM 830? First off, yeah, I would definitely stray from the propaganda, but then I'd also have to watch my potty mouth, and I don't know if I could do that, man, because if you know anything about radio, the brief, I think, few months that I was in actual radio, they had the dump button used, and I thought it was just whatever, and I thought it was funny, and I used the dump button like 9 times in the first hour, and they're all like, hey, we only get one more of those, else we get fined. I'm like, what do you mean you get fined? Because you can only use a dump button so many times when you're on air, and then you get fined by the FCC, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Dan says, still don't like homers, Todd. Laugh out loud. Nice to be clutch for a damn change. I still like home runs, but not as much as I like a sexy double to the gap and guys running around the bases, scoring runs and making plays at the plate. I just think that's way more exciting. But a home run, yes, when you do it like you did it tonight, you got to love it. But big 20 busting a nut because we won in Houston. Eric says, congratulations, Grilled. Go out there and make that money. Hell yeah. And also Anna says, then the Astros were able to read Detmers. Yes. Mario says, I don't want to see Bregman face Esteves. Thank goodness. I didn't want to. Winning is a direct result of me and Todd vibing so much lately. You're welcome. Hashtag. Whatever, Tyler. Esteves needs to be DFA'd. I agree with that, Anna. And then Jack Lee says, now this is what they should look like when these kids go Angels. And yes, I mean, look, if they don't have to hit home runs every night, but if they're giving you 2 for 5s, 1 for 4s, but they're walking and they're stealing bases and they're contributing 3 different ways, and then they add a play in the outfield or the infield, that's fucking amazing. Like if Ohapi throws out a guy, Neto makes a diving catch or does a nice play like he did in the hole to get the runner at first, or Adele makes a catch. Plays like that, dude, I mean, can just be contagious. And then not to cheat your teammate out, but to try to just one-up them in a competitive way and try to make another spectacular play, try to make another big hit. That can breed also winning, and not only competitiveness, trying to be the guy at the same time, but in a team concept. If you get all that together, good things can happen. And if they get this chemistry going, the Angels, I'm not saying they're going to be a playoff team, but they'll win these games that they started the season losing, and then you would be like, oh, I see the progression, like in the first couple of months, Odell was only hitting 245 or 252. Now, we're in late July and he's batting 273. Neto was only hitting 230. Now he's hitting 260, and he's got a lot more doubles. He's not striking out as much. Moniak's reaching base. If you can get to that point, despite the record, whatever it is, and you're seeing progression. Hey, Reed got into a bad 5 or 6 starts, but then after that Houston game, he kind of settled down and he's been pretty legit. He's been sporting like a 3.21 ERA. If you're able to say that by July and August, and like I said, no matter if the Angels are 15 games out or whatever, I think it's a win. I really think it's a win, because then you're like, okay, this is something that dumbass Artie gets a second chance on, where he can put back into this team and try to surround these young kids with actual players. I mean, they struck gold so far, it looks like, with Dong and with Pilar, and they're able to stretch some of these guys out that were veterans. They're fitting in, but imagine if this team had some, borderline stars to go around it. Imagine if Drury wasn't such a failure this year. I mean, there's things that you could look at and be like, damn, this team could be completely different with a few tweaks here and a few tweaks there. And I'm not even counting Trout. I'm not even counting number 6, because we never count him. But if Sandoval didn't have a rough patch, if Reed hasn't had a rough patch, there could be, you don't have to point too much to the pitching. It's mostly the hitting that we're looking at. Like, damn, if we're not having to play Kyrie Paris or some of these other players, what could be this, where could this team be? And that's all we're looking for, is consistency, especially from that lineup. Esteves may suck, but unfortunately, he sucks the right balls. Wow, that's bad right there. Also, because he choked.
John Stamos choked on me.
He did. Also, balls and fingers up your ass. What the hell?
Pretty cocky. I want balls and John Stamos.
Fingers. Let's see. Can Strickland close for us? Artie can. So, yeah, I believe he can. I really believe he can. Hunter Strickland, low key, been very decent recently. He sure has. Tyler says Fulmer could have been a big dog and closed that game out quicker than Esteves. Bourbon Baseball says, yeah, but y'all ain't been paying attention to Astros baseball, because Breggy been sucking it up this season. So I fully expected y'all to take it. You know what? That's weird. I know she's a big Astros fan. She knows all her Astros stuff. She came on with a crossover with us, and she's going to do a crossover, I think, with Fernando. So she knows her shit. And if anyone knows Astros, the problem is we don't know them this season because we're barely playing them. I mean, this division stuff should be earlier in the season, but we get our first crack at the division just this week. Balls, and chaos ball. Leaf says. Also, Mateo says Erica Weston is short when she stands next to Odell, Ohapi, ShamWow, and Neto. That is for sure. Balls, and Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm done with that.
Cocky. I want balls and John Stamos.
No, Dragon Ball Z. Also, balls, and winning in Houston.
I was pretty cocky. I want balls and John Stamos.
Winning in Houston. Jason also says, I'd even take Fulmer as closer at this point. Hayes says, I really dislike Esteves. Bro has never been the same since that grand slam to the Mariners rookie last year. Plus, he blocked me on Instagram for calling him out. Yeah, he's a little Charmin soft. Houston, we have a problem. Salvador says trade for Mason Miller as A's closer. That guy is unbelievable. Where the fuck is Artie? I know this degenerate cheapskate ass cracking open $10 bottles of wine and swishing it around in a solo cup. I'm pretty sure that he's actually drinking out of the box wine. That's his level right now. Balls, and flaccid dong tonight. He was pretty flaccid. Does anyone know the team stats, right-handers versus left-handers? I would love to know which one we hit better. That would be a man question, and hopefully he gets on here and he could say something. Fireworks, Moreno watching Esteves pitching. Fabio says, if we had a losing season but a winning record in the division, would that take the sting out of it? A little bit, Fabio, because the last few years we haven't done anything in this division. I mean, nothing. And that's the reason why we've come close at the end of a couple of those seasons and weren't able to win, because our record was so trash in the division. We have Ivan Armstrong and Michael Darrell Hicks, ERLA. Stamos got Adele, for Adele, Nolan and Adele for sure. Mario says, I think the young guys rubbed their dongs on Willie's tongue to hit many dongs tonight. You know, that's too many references not for me to play this again, because, I mean, this is just a fabulous award right here. I mean, this is one of the most cherished awards. If I was still a baseball player, I'd want a golden dong.
It's a big Calhoun, the golden dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
Also, switch up Reed's Caden Dana. This team will have the 2002 Magic. Also, are you using a finger for Adele, or might be for something else? Laugh out loud, Todd. If we keep this up, no more paper bags. No, we're still doing it because we still got the owner. So we're not upset with the players. We're upset with the owner. Maybe some players, but not all of them. Minute Maid Park is more like Minute Maid Horrors. Jason also says, I'm enjoying watching Adele finally maturing. Angels still suck. Todd, Suarez pitches 2 scoreless. This team overcomes a 5-run deficit. Adele robs a homer instead of bouncing one off his head. Esteves saves the game. We've been transported to an alternate universe. Yes, Michael. I mean, I don't understand it either. I mean, again, Lombardi's been screaming it all night, and he might as well say it again, because even I was just like, I was besides myself, waiting to say, oh no, we suck again. Instead, we hear, in a good way. Also, Sega says, I miss Big 20 calling in. It was prom weekend, so hopefully he got laid, because we will go on a 20-game win streak. You know, Sega, I doubt that he got laid, because if he got laid, even when the moment this show would have started, he would have been on here already doing this whole, his whole spiel. Also, have you been living under a rock since 19? Anytime we beat the Astros, it's a great game. Also, any updates on Joyce? He's still pitching really good. Mike Moore down in Double-A right now, but they are really taking it so slow with him coming up. Alex says, I'll be at the game Saturday, Todd. I will see you there. Jason also says, Angels have huge Stamos balls hanging in the clubhouse before every game. They tickle them as they go into the into the dugout. Grossi Posey, Packer Nation. Also, fuck the Astros, Mario says. Also, Tom Gross. Hoppy and Adele back-to-back, according to Drake. Oh, geez. Also, Astros used cameras to zoom in on the catcher's sign and bang trash cans to pitch down the middle with the baseballs. Also, balls, and Roger busting a nut. I think Roger was just very happy about this one. He sounded a little something like this.
Let me tell you something about my guy, John Stamos. So I was able to go in the back bedroom and unscrew the old balls and
Running up my butt right now?
You get out of it what you put into it. John Stamos
Choked on me.
He was so great
He's so excited when he talks about that.
These nuts. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
The rooster woke the farmer. Mike Moore says, has Adele done enough to be re-signed long-term? Not like Artie is smart enough to re-sign, but your thoughts. He's got still a little bit to go before I get happy about that. If he finishes out the season without being injured, if he has about, like in September, if he's got like 25 homers, 60 to 70, maybe even 80 RBIs, he's batting somewhere around 270. I really talk to Artie about signing him back, and that depends if Perry's still here, but you would have to entertain it anyways. Also, didn't get Bally's, had to watch the entire game in Space City, Houston. They referred to the Angels as LA Angels of Anaheim, or just LA. We aren't the Dodgers, dumbasses. We aren't. Josman says, what team is this? I'm confused. Eric also says, is this really happening? A grocery raid? Also, Eric says, Artie and Smart shouldn't be used in the same sentence. Also, Bourbon Baseball says, you also probably believe that Altuve had a buzzer on and the Astros were the only ones cheating, right? Well, I think he had an intercom right here, but they weren't the only ones cheating. Boston was cheating, and they just, because they're the Red Sox, everyone's like, and the Astros were the whipping boy. That's what I believe. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the deli-o, the dairy-o farmer in the dell. Jason says, called it again. The farmer. Okay, we already got that one. Big 20 is Grossi doing ha-ha-ha. Mario says, Artie will probably trade Adele before he pays him. I think we are turning into the Oakland A's. Yes, we are. Also, spritz a clock and I'm drunk. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Modelo time, fool. What's up, James? James in the house. Sega says it's a spritz botanical vegan, or is. I think it is. We can put it on the board. Yes. Best win of the year. We can spritz all over the cheating Astros. Marty says, I find it funny how after Enright spoke to Detmers, Altuve hit a home run. I know, right? He's like, keep the ball down. And then Reed's like, Sega said, I'm going to pop so much bottles of spritz when we win the AL West while doing the Naruto run. Well, you know what you should do too? You should also take it to the bank, because that's what our fearless leader said. Marty says, trade Adele now before he goes back to the real Adele we know. Also sounds like the old Mentos song is a Spritz O'Clock song. Balls in my mouth. Fox to replace host boy Lodge. Give me a contract, Kevin. I'll take a shot at it. Hey, y'all, when does the season start? Or here's someone that knows the answer. Roll the tape. So he's calling for our boy Roger to let us know when the season starts.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
There you go, Eric. Also, Jack says we need Detmers to get back on track. He didn't have it all tonight. He didn't have it at all. I spritzed in the infield. We should rename our page to Spritzes in the Infield. When given playing time, Adele can be swell. I like what you did right there. We actually gained a game on the Astros. The best show, Isaac says, the best. Thank you, Isaac. Also, Grillmaster says, my dong is celebrating today. It should get a little help, if you know what I mean. Also, Isaac says, win the damn series tomorrow, please. Alfonso says, there's one reason I can hate the Astros, and that is they spritzed all over, or I can't hate the Astros. They spritzed all over the Dodgers and won the World Series. I'm okay with anyone winning and stopping the Dodgers from winning. Now, see, Alfonso, I see you right there, man. Like I am so on the same page as you right there, because anybody that beats the Dodgers, you're my number one fan. And I love that, because when I was a big-time Astros big-time Astros fan in that World Series, and when they won, and so great. I spritzed everywhere. Is Pilar and Adele going to be our all-stars? That would be hilarious, Kevin. It would take a lot, though, for Kevin Pilar to make an all-star bid right now, but I'm just telling you. Just finished dishes, Todd. Hey, I did the dishes before the show while I was watching the game. Grillmaster says, do you know that the Angels hit a home run today? No, I had no idea. Bally's, did they hit a home run today? How many times? 4 times. Damn, that's pretty good. I didn't know a soundbite could talk, but they just did. Demetrio says, my ex used to live in Houston, used to live in Houston. Fuck her. Fuck the Astros. She lives in Dallas now, so F the Rangers too. Isaac says, you guys have added some cool jingles lately. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. 20 says, is it me or that we win more without Trout and Rendon? Well, because they're never on the field, so it's hard to tell. Also says, funny how Rendon made the trip out to Houston, but not anywhere else. He's probably golfing without pain. Ipe and Fletcher use the same bookie. Bourbon Baseball says he lives here, James. Yes, he does. He lives there with his family. Erica Weston looked all right at the post-game interview. Yes or no? Yeah, she looked better. She covered the forehead. Usually the forehead, you could play a round of golf on it, but no, she covered it up pretty good. And getting back to Bourbon and Baseball, we'll gladly trade you number 6 for one of those trash cans, because I swear that's what he's worth. Number 6 is the most expensive piece of shit I've ever seen on a baseball field. Believe you me. I wish you could take him, or any other team would take him. I can't stand him. I look forward to when Willie goes in the IL and Gooby says Willie should be back soon. He has been on the treadmill stretching his dong. Eric says Austin grabbed the seat, has to goddamn transcripts. Has to he can stay there. Also, balls, and Dong is going nuts. Also, Alfonso says 7 runs we scored more than Roger at Uncle Jesse's bedroom. Spritz galore. Oh my gosh. Also, Astros pulled a buttercup. Balls, and Wills Calhoun. Yeah, because he has a big
Time
dong.
for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
Cal Dong. Sega says, nah, Astros just won the series against the Brewers and have the best offense at the moment. Quit doubting yourself, Honks. Angel fans are bipolar. Let's see. Also, Taos Hill. There you go. The hill. I forgot about that hill. Astros and Farmer have emotional damage. Let's see. Hill was fun, but very dangerous. I've seen some players fall in that sucker, too. Moniak's playing time has increased or decreased since Pilar came in for a good reason. Also, we won. The hill was called Taos Hill. It was removed in 17. Kevin says, where does Trout play when he comes back? Laugh out loud, but just kidding, seriously. But I'm a Pilar head now, and that's the if you're not on the field, no matter who you are, fans have a bit of a short memory, and that's not a bad thing. When a guy's coming out and balling out, it's a good story. He's 35 years old. He thought he was done, and he's got great bat speed, good, solid defense. He can still run, and, he's got a good eye at the plate too. So, it's you root for guys like that. Astros hitters complained about the batter's eye, and the Rangers were hitting just fine in the ALCS. So stupid. Also, why do we not like Vanessa's baby daddy anymore? I don't know. He kind of dropped off. He might have fallen out of favor with our boy Washington. James says, I hope, like many, that this is the fall of the Astros. And he's like, no offense, Bourbon Baseball, but I hope it's over. The season starts tonight, and yes, it does.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
We need Dana, Jason, Martin, Daryl Hicks, by Mickey, by Luis Garcia, and more. I wouldn't push Dana up too fast, though. That's the only problem. Big 20 says, I was at football practice. Also, Mateo says, dude, lights are too bright. Never. Also, we are actually in 4th place because Vegas lost today. Yeah, I think overall standings, yes, you're right. 19-29, sparkling 10 games under 500. With Seattle's comeback, though, we're still 7 games out. We would have been 6 had Seattle took that loss. Oakland is dead last, then the Astros and Rangers will fall. Man, you're asking for a lot. Sean says we aren't last. Leaf says the Angels are surprisingly not in last place, half a game ahead of the A's. That's sad when we're like, hey, they're not surprisingly in last. Seattle's the only competition, but our bats will figure them out. Man, see, everyone's honking their honk, man. It's one win, one win. I know we're searching for something, So also, I don't have any geography knowledge at all. Funny how Renifo comes back and the energy is lifted. I do need a map, James. Also, balls, and Todd fucking up slides. Yeah, it's not been a great night for me. Astros lose to Suarez. They should delete their franchise. Yeah, whoever gives that guy a win, good God. I'm glad we just didn't have to bust these nuts. Sapphire says, how we doing? Did we win? Yes, we did. Also, Q, Palm, and circumstances for Grill. That was a Texas-sized win. Also, Grill, congratulations. Angels batters spritzed all over Farmer tonight. I spritzed in my room. I don't want to know about that. I knew that about Farmer. He misses Maldonado. There you go. Moreno spritzes all over Esteves tonight. Let's see. Bourbon says, nah, we sucked with Maldi too. You guys did really good with him defensively. He couldn't hit for a lick. That's the problem. But, oh, geez, here we go again with Big 20. Raleigh says, I think I saw my tweet. Then when I tweeted the white flag since Suarez is warming up, and then all of a sudden the Angels scored 7 runs. Mario also says, Todd says Suarez is comeback player of the year. Hell no. I'm off that train. That's for damn sure. That you guys would be saying I'd be just drinking if I was saying that again. Todd is the old Howard Stern. Oh, geez. Thanks, James. I wish. Where's the girl with a Sibian? I don't see her. The studio's too short and small, and my girl would kill me if I had that. I graduated last year from my community college, and next year we'll transfer to the school. Hell yeah. There you go. Congratulations, Anna. Big 20 trying to fuck her. See, that's why I didn't want to get into that. Halo Joe chiming in with, I graduated high school in 1994. Everyone's like, Big 20 is like, when was that? Also, damn Joe. Shauna Well is acoustic. Let's see. Also, Todd, question. Have you ever thought of sports broadcasting? Think you can bring commentary during like a high school baseball game between innings? Yeah, I mean, if you've ever seen us, we've done the lives on here where we do like a game. Usually it's me and God, why am I blanking on everybody's name tonight? It's me and Catella Chronicles. Dominic will do like a watch party. So we've done games like that before. I've never done a game live. I know James has, and I know Dominic does for a living, but I haven't done it. I'd like to try it, but what year did Artie graduate? That's probably in the 1800s. Dan says, didn't you say you made a getter? I was trying to follow you, but did not see no Heedy. Still sharing your link on Truth Social. No, it's on there. You just have to look up Halos in the Infield. It's on there. I just haven't done nothing with it. I was busy setting up the shirts. By the way, the shirts are on sale. The $20 for the sell the team, the little logo you see in the top right-hand corner, that's one of them. We have other logos there, so I would check eBay for HITI, and then also for Etsy for Halos in the Infield, and Shopify for Halos in the Infield. Halo Joe says it was 1964. Also, see, the 80s ruled. Yolanda checks in with, imagine if Trout, Ohtani, and Pujols were on the same team. Yeah, or Torrey Hunter and Vlad Guerrero too. That would be awesome. Rendon, never heard of her. Now word from Jack. That's right. We haven't had any commercials in a while, so let's hit these 2 commercials up real quick. By the way, new soundbite. If you've ever seen Trolls 2, one of the worst horror movies of all time, I know Halo Joe knows what I'm talking about, but this is by far the funniest and my favorite scene in the movie, and we could use it when something spectacular happens or something stupid like Esteves blowing a save. This would be a good soundbite to use, and again, makes me laugh because of who says it in the movie.
Oh my God!
I don't know if you can hear it too good, but he's like, oh my God! It is the worst bit of acting you'll ever see. Lodge made the summer school at Catella High School. Oh, geez. Unfortunately, at James Gonzalez, Artie is like Benjamin Button. He was just born. Also at Todd, you going to have some XLs on Saturday? Yes, I will. I'm going to have sizes medium through XX on me. If you need anything bigger, you got to let me know before that, or smaller. Erica Weston has never been the same since she interviewed the Dong. I think the Astros are missing 5 starting pitchers. It's unbelievable. Absolutely. Also, Angels win again tomorrow. David's calling it. MBI says, hey, Todd, like the new shirts you put out. Is there other ways to buy a shirt without using Shopify? Thanks. Yes, go to eBay. Check the links. I'm telling you, they're out there. We got eBay, and it's HITI. And then you could also look up, like I said, on Etsy, Halos in the Infield. It's on Etsy, and those are easier to buy from. We just did Shopify because we could link it to YouTube. SD has not been the same since the All-Star break last year. IE says, actually glad I turned on the game to watch this team come back to finally shove it up the Astros' asses this time. Fuck Dallas McPherson. Damn, what did he have to do with it? Esteves is like Blanca on Street Fighter. You mean from the movie where he did absolutely nothing? Bags to be worn till we are back to 500. I like that, Marty. Also, it's that close-up of Willie at the end of the Golden Dong Award that makes it art. Also, we have one other to play real quick because we forgot about this restaurant. Halo Joe recommended it. He actually got the contract, and it's pretty good.
Hey everybody, come on down to Biggie's Barbecue, located at the Los Angeles County Fair. Try anything from our garlic fries to cheese tots, Nashville hot chicken sandwiches to corn dogs. And for you Angel fans out there, come on down and try the new bacon-wrapped pork belly on a stick, also known as the Big Cal Hung. That's right, Willie Calhoun from your Los Angeles Angels stopped by and tried this pork belly on a stick, and he said it's the best piece of meat he's ever stuck in his mouth. Come on down and bring the whole family. Remember, limited time only. We'll see you here.
Oh, it gets me every time. Jason says you really need to get that kid that says, bullshit soundbite. Yeah, I'm going to look that one up. If you have any suggestions, email me so I remember them after the show, and I'll put them on. Let's see. And I don't know if you guys can see it because sometimes you have to put it on here. I heard, I don't know if there's super chats available. Not that you guys have to do one, but I just want to see if they're on. That way they're still an option because someone told me you have to turn them on every time you do a video. But I'm like, I don't remember turning them on last time. So they just popped up and people made donations. So I don't know how that works. When my crypto explodes, I will buy the Angels, fire Roger, and hire Utah. 2 shows, the censored one and the uncensored one, and change it back to Anaheim. I like your style, Dan. I like it. Kevin says the mom from Home Alone. Yes, that I should use that one. Let's see. Hi, Kevin from SpongeBob. Those are 2 good ones. Again, email me so I remember. Also, someone asked Angels batting 269 versus lefties, 237 versus righties. That's no bueno. Usually it's the other way around. Who complains about the lights in their own ballpark? Stupid James says. Also, Todd, what do you think if I ordered a pizza and your doorbell rang, Squid was there delivering it? Oh, what would I do? I mean, like, get this anchovy off my porch. Hell no, I wouldn't want him there. Fuck Squid. You're not going to get me to accept any kind of food because knowingly at that moment, he would know that I hate him and he would try to give me food poisoning. You guys should make a Mount Rushmore with Fox, James, Dominique, and Fernando. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Eric Ward says, and would you tip Squid? Hell no, I'd kick him off my my damn my porch. Bourbon says, stop it. Absolutely not. Maldi's defense sucked big ass. I was just giving him credit because he was an Angel. I'm hoping the moronic Adele haters can stop posting about the home run that clanked off his glove for a home run or the catch, as the total evidence for his skills has been cleaned up. His D, he is a new player. So he's cleaned up his dong. He's much better. Also, Big 20 says, I know my history, or I know where that was. Also, I want to be a broadcaster too. Jason Hess, I could do it easily. Okay, so he's saying he could do it. Todd could be the new Howard Stern. Big 20 could sit on his couch. That's fucked up, Marty. Damn, Marty. Y'all remember Maldi and his Angels defense? That was good. To stay in character, he sucked big hole donkey balls on defense. You're right. Also, I need to do some play-by-play. Yeah, you do, James. It would be nice because you have that relaxing voice. I'm starting at my boys' JV football game. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Also, MBI says, thanks. You just answered my question about the shirts. Crispy socks here, crispy socks there. I got to get that one back. Luke says, Todd, did you hear about the survey that went around the Angels season ticket holders? No, I didn't. Fill me in, Luke. Also, that Todd Whopper sound. Boy, you guys really like that one. Also, that's back and forth right there. Halo Joe says that was Oscar-worthy performance. he's patting his own back right there. Artie Moreno graduated in 1965 and 1966, was drafted into the Army. He was? That's news to me, Hunter. Basket Case and Ghoulies 2 are awful. Yes, we should have did that YouTube on bad horror movies. Halo, I remember that idea. That was a good idea by you. Fernando says, "Sorry, I didn't post the scores today. It was an eventful day out of my camp today, and not in a good way. Oh shit, you got to fill me in off air on that one, man." Also, Astros traded long reliever Brandon Beek to Oakland the other day. In division, that's weird. Let's see. Also, Dan says, nope, I can find it. Dashes, hyphens. Let's see. Also, let's see. Brandon Wood, too. Yeah, Brandon Wood sucked. Also, James Lodge isn't allowed at my high school. I graduated Catella. Home of the Gremlins, was it? Or was it the Leprechauns? Biggies is better than Grill. Super chats are always on. Okay, cool. See, I see the option now. Good. Benjamin says, "Do you pee?" That's an interesting question, Benjamin. I do pee when I get a lot of these spritz. You know, like the spritz right here will make me spritz, and I've had about 4 of these already, and they're not even there's not much alcohol in these chiladas, but they're pretty damn good. Different flavors: orange, lime, watermelon, and I think this one's mango chili. So they're pretty good. And yes, they make me spritz. So there's your answer. James says Artie and Grill sit down when they pee. And see, that's the thing. We read all the fucking comments. I don't charge people. There's other ones where, you know, they'll have super chats and people are like, oh my God, I have to pay money for him to read my comment. It's like, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you do, you know, you spend more time on it or whatever, but like, I read everything. Like, Benjamin just comes out and says, do you pee? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'll answer that. I sure do. I just pee standing up. It's your boy says we are going to be at best 10 games under 500 this year, in my opinion. Laugh out loud. Suck it, Roger. And see, that's the problem too. We hate Roger, and we're starting to really hate our boy Trent. So it's like when it's like, okay, we suffered through the season, but at the end of the day, we could laugh at Dodger fans when they choke, and we could also laugh at the honks because we're like, ha. You once again, you know, talked out of your honk and you were wrong again. You know what I mean? Also, James So noted right there. Let's see. Meat Lover Special. Dong. I wonder whose prediction is about to come true. It's looking like Rally's tooting his own dong right there. Let's see. Also, Chili Bumps with Todd and Joe. That's right. That's a great name right there. Let's see. To summarize, I heard they went out and surveyed asking fans how they feel about the product that's been put on the field and whether or not they will renew their season tickets. That sounds like Artie's like, how many of these guys are going to still be around next year? And they're like, nope. Benjamin says, do you like Friday Night Funkin'? Yeah, I would play Friday night kind of funk music, but YouTube is kind of stupid when it comes to playing music. Anyone heard from Terry tonight? No, I haven't. Not yet. Is Todd our mascot is the Knights, Catella Knights? Nah, I heard it's the Leprechauns. It's definitely the Leprechauns. Artie must pay right there. I miss Rory Marcus. Also, you skipped Halo Joe's jokes. You blew it. Oh, my bad. I thought they were going back and forth. Also, Artie, that on guy who pisses on the floor in public beach restrooms. Oh, you know, that's the other thing. Okay, listen, this has nothing to do with feet. This just has everything to do with disgustingness. I had a friend who literally doesn't care, and we would go to the beach, and he's going in there and just taking a piss bare feet. I mean, you got to wear at least sandals. There's all sorts of bacteria and hobos and everything in those beach restrooms. You never go in there, first off, and pop a squat and take a dump. I mean, I don't care if you have to walk across the street, go 5 blocks away from the beach to use a public restroom that's not on the beach. You do that. And then you sure as hell don't walk into one barefoot. That's disgusting. Luke says, I guess an overwhelming amount of fans gave back horrible feedback and either said they were not sure or unlikely to renew their season tickets. Well, good, Luke. Maybe that'll push them to do something better. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hi. How are you today?
Who's this?
This is the Angels front office.
Is this Grillmaster?
This is the Angels front office.
Are you sure?
No, man, what the fuck? This is not the fucking Angels front office, bro.
Okay.
They would not even call, dude. They don't even show up to the fucking opening day, bro. They're just stuck in their office.
Oh, I know.
Scared to fucking release what Artie has said to them, but they can't say it because they signed a fucking NDA, you know?
Yeah. He's got them, like, he's got a lawyer breathing down their backs, dude. Like, if they mention anything, it's over with. He owns their house, their car, everything.
Dude, one time I was talking to a guy that he works for the Angels. He sells tickets, whatever. He hooked me up pretty good for one time. But he was like telling me, he's like, I can't tell you things about what happened in there. I'm like, why not? Because we have an NDA. What do you mean at NDA? He's like, we can't talk about things like about Angels and all this stuff, and you know. And I'm like, okay. And I try to like ask him like certain things, and he's just like, you know, beat around the bush. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, sort of like if you were to ask something to Trent, you know, on AMA 30, he'd be like, "Hey, everything's great over here."
Why can't we play like that every fucking day, bro?
I don't know. I mean,
like we need to play in Texas every day. Is that what it is, bro?
I don't know. I mean, whatever it is, I want it to be anywhere consistent to this. I mean, because look, imagine how many wins we'd have if we actually averaged 5 runs per game. I mean, the pitching has been good enough to keep teams under 5 all year. Hello?
Are we like we're tied for fucking last place, aren't we?
We're a half game up on Oakland right now. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah. 4th place, baby. We're making moves.
Next thing is to go above 500. Nah, that's hard. That's a very hard thing.
Yeah, we'd have
get
to
out of fucking 4th to 3rd place again. Bro, that's like a miracle.
We'd have to have one hell of a good month, and I don't know if this team has it in them to do that.
I don't know, man. Like did like Ron just like yell in their ear finally, like giddy up, boy. Fucking play like ATL.
Yeah, they gotta get fundamentally sound, because my problem is they have a nice game like this, and maybe they come back and lose like 2-0 and have like 9 guys left on base and they're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position, something like that.
I don't know. And then Acuna, for some reason, when Ron left, he's not doing so good as well.
Yeah, there's no doubt that he's had an effect, you know, but yeah.
So you're gonna go to the Angel Stadium this weekend, no?
Yeah, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right, brother. I'll message you and we'll talk then.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll have a drink for sure, my man.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking strawberry lemonade from in and out.
There you go, EQ.
That shit's fucking bomb, bro. All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
All right, you have a good one, bro.
You too.
All right, that's EQ right there. Also, because it's not good, gonna be no for me, dog. James says. Also, Eric says, if Artie and Terry made a pizza, what would be the toppings? Ooh, that's a good question. I think you have to have something very, very thick and hard, not a dong, but some sort of meat like that's very chewy, because, you know, Terry could get through that. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd.
What's up, Big 20?
Dude, so it was my school dance on Saturday night. And dude, my after party, I drank so much Shirley Temples. And dude, I was dancing with a chick all night, but her friend got super drunk that she blacked out.
How dare you?
She had to like carry her out of the party, and then they had to like get a ride from the girl I liked, like boyfriend's like sister's boyfriend, and I'm like, fuck, there goes my girl. And I was like, fuck, I can't. So mad, but she still likes me.
So she remembers you?
Yeah, she remembers me. She wants to party with me this summer.
Seems like she can't hang with Big 20 because if she passed out and they had to take her away, I mean, you got cock blocked by the.
It was her friend. No, it was her friend. It wasn't her.
Oh, good for you.
Man, I don't know, Big 20. I mean, these stories start good and then they always finish bad, not in your favor.
Oh, and I got good news. Dude, my cousin, who's a girl, her friend is so hot. My podcast. Get out. No, get out. Yeah, that was my dad. Sorry, that was my dad.
You just told your dad to get out?
Yeah, because
if I were your dad, I'd be like, bitch, I pay rent.
Nah, he's kind of drinking tonight, so I don't really want him coming in my room right now. I don't want him messing with me. But
oh, come on. What's going on here?
So back to my girl cousin. What the hell's going on out here? Came out again today with her, and she's hot from Mississippi because they go to college in Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
They're like 19, so 1 year older than me, and I'm like, dude, your friend's so hot, and I got her Instagram and Snapchat, and hopefully she comes back 4th of July.
Bro,
and they can stay at my house, and so I can.
Can you?
I haven't lost it. What?
Can you just focus on one girl at a time, and maybe you'd be able to score with one?
Dude, I'm trying to get with my cousin's hot friend because she's hot, and I'm trying to bang a college chick this summer when she comes down for 4th. Because if I haven't lost it by then, maybe this chick that actually doesn't live here, or she said she likes surfers from Cali, and she wants to get with a California boy because she's from Mississippi. So I'm like, hey, I'm your man. I'm 18. And so if they come spend the night at my house, I might have to bring her, show her my bedroom and be like, hey, you can spend the night in here.
You're gonna be like
me or something.
You're gonna be like, dude, I'm both of those. I'm in California, I think, and I'm a surfer.
And I'm super wasted on 4th of July.
Are you gonna give her the golden dong?
I'm gonna be like, yeah, baby, I'm super lit. You're lit with me. Let's get a little funky on the dance floor and stuff at a party. And then come back to my house. And that would be so sick.
Okay.
Summer. That would be the highlight of my summer. Banging a college chick when I'm 18, just turned 18, from Mississippi.
I don't know, man.
Be the highlight of my summer.
If you got one pump in, you'd be good enough right there. I think you'd write home on that. But
yeah, for my cousin's hot friend in college. My cousin's hot friend from college.
Well, as long as it's not your cousin, you're all right.
Yeah, it's her hot friend.
Okay.
So I'm chilling.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
Oh, we won again! Go Eagles! And I'll call in tomorrow night after football practice. Oh, we have our spring game this Wednesday. Hopefully, my side wins defense. Oh yeah, fuck the offense.
Exactly. Don't forget your helmet too. Okay. All right, Big 20.
Yeah, my soft helmet.
All right, there he goes. His soft. Soft helmet.
What the hell's going on out
here? Oh, Big 20, you're amazing. We love you. Jeez. It's your boy says, I think we need a few more call-ins with both Artie and Grill again. That was hilarious. Benjamin says, do you take explosive diarrhea? It's the Halo Honk line.
What the God? Oh boy.
What's going on, Eric?
I don't think it can top that.
Hey, you're doing a good job so far, my man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Oh boy.
You're just catching your breath right now, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see any of the games?
good to hear from it's always good to hear from Big 20 just to figure out what the heck is going on in his world.
Boy, imagine being him, right? Where all you have to worry about is partying and drinking and surfing.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, and you know, two big wins tonight. We came back and won. You guys won.
Yeah, big win against the Yankees, like someone brought up earlier. I think it was Leaf. And then we were able to beat the Astros. So both of us did things against teams that usually beat our ass.
You know, and honestly, I mean, heading into the seventh inning, we only had like one hit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's sometimes where I just kind of look at the stats and I just kind of say, you know what, that's a loss, and I just don't even worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that tonight. I actually gave up because I'm like, there's just no way. We're too far back. And then the ninth thing happened.
That's a nice surprise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's
I mean,
I feel you, Eric. When we were down 6-1, I'm like, yep, game over. But
yeah, I mean, and then that thing happened. I think Houston sort of surprised teams this year, but kind of in a bad way. Another team that was a surprise early on, but they're starting to kind of fall right back to where they have been is Oakland.
yeah, they started out real hot. Now they've lost, 8 in a row?
Yeah, I mean, this is the team that we thought we were going to be seeing.
Yeah, they are who we thought they were, right, Eric?
Yeah. Yeah, here they are.
Well, I'm glad you got to celebrate that win tonight and you're enjoying the show. It sounds like it. I mean, you were laughing from the moment I put you on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, I was cracking up. I mean, because, yeah, listening to the end of the story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many people does he have tied up down there?
I don't know. I mean, supposedly it's a party house and he's got to worry about his dad breaking in and into his room. I'm like, what the hell's going on out here?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, Eric, you enjoy the rest of your night, my man. All right.
You too, buddy.
All right, we'll see you. That's Eric all the way up in Seattle. Demetrio says, what if we jumped Artie and threatened him to sell? That would be nice, but also assault. Patrick says, balls in my mouth. Damn you, Patrick. Also, Dan says, will you be there on Friday, going Friday and Saturday for my kid's birthday? Beer. Yes, I'll be there. Also, Big 20 is still a cherry. He's still got a big cherry. Let's see. Big 20 dancing with a chick, dancing with a tree. I thought y'all were kidding about the Big 20 kid. Holy shit. No, Bourbon. It's very, very real. Very scary real. Yes, he's still in high school. 5th year senior. Also, Big 20 sounds hell sus sometimes. Trying to get his pecker wet. Should we call the cops? Abort mission, abort mission. I might be tied up in this. Also, Big 20 sitting on a cook chair at his parents. His dad wanted the chair back. Big 20 got Buttercup trying to lose his V card. Also, what the hell? What will happen first? Big 20 gets nailed, or the Angels make the postseason? Oh, we're playoff bound, baby. Big 20 to bring out the Japanese bonsai tree, not the dong. Angels making the postseason. See, even Bourbon knows. I'm going with the Angels. Damn, you guys are cold. Angels winning the World Series first. Damn. Why do I get the feeling Big is enjoying his life? He is, Eric. He sure is. Actually, I take that back. Rendon will play 100 games first. Fuck! Damn. My soft helmet because it's spring balls. I knew what you were talking about, but I thought you were using a sexual reference, Big 20. You just killed your own joke. See, honestly, I fuck with Big 20. He's so positive during a shitty season. He is, Dimitro. They could be 0-162 and he's going crazy. I had to look up what JFC was. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's see. Also, let's see. That's why my show is rated R. I never expect kids to be in the chats. We take them all. We're over here. Let's see. Also, Marty says agree with both Artie and Grill can call in after after Eric. Let's see. Also, we got a troll right here. With Pokemon, Benjamin, do you like EU buff? I have no idea who Pokemon is. Like, you might as well be talking Japanese to me. I have no idea. I don't think Grill wants to ruin a special day fencing with the mighty Moreno. Yeah, we need Moreno to call in for sure. Also, Big 20 ripping the head off of with his dad banging on the door. What the hell is going on here, Big 20? Yeah, that was very, very weird. I thought it was your brother or something. Where's the big A under it or Noble? Oh, where am I going to be at? I will let you know tomorrow for sure. I'm still trying to work out the food stuff. The food stuff, we're most likely under the big A. But there is a chance we'll be at Noble. A chance. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd.
Is it Big 20 again?
No, it's Halo Joe. Sorry to disappoint you there, Todd. Jeez Louise.
Sorry, I could have swore that was Big 20 again. I was like, what are you calling again?
It's like when I come home from work, it's like, I'm home. Everyone's like, How you doing, Todd? Great show tonight. See, we were talking about dongs, pizza delivery. We got some high school kid that can't get laid. And, and the Angels. We won today.
Yeah, that's the title of the show. So,
is it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Todd. Honestly, it's why I tuned in.
Okay.
Pizza and high school kids not getting laid. I gotta get into this. Big 20, keep it rolling, man. I love that guy when he calls. But those are the best calls ever, I swear.
Yeah, he definitely comes with it because I just know that somewhere or someday somehow we are gonna know for sure. Like again, like I'll be maybe just the intro finishing. I'm all hey, and then all of a sudden the phone's going off, and then it's gonna keep going off, and I'm like, damn it, I have to take this phone call. It's the bat phone, and then all of a sudden he's gonna be like, hey Todd, I got laid.
That is going to be a glorious day. We're all, all of us, whoever's male in the chat here, is probably 99% of us. Some are questionable. That we're all going to say, hey, we're all going to join hands and just celebrate Big 20 on becoming a man. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's going to be that special moment. We may even wear hooded cloaks, light some candles. It's really going to be a thing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it will. We're going to celebrate his spritz.
Exactly. Let's just hope he wore a raincoat because we don't want a bunch of little Big 20s running around.
Yes.
Little 20s.
Yeah.
That's not what we need. That's not what you and I need, Todd, to be in control of our government while you and I are in retirement.
Oh, I know.
Don't need that.
I know, because when we're all trying to because I mean the thing is they're gonna come surfing out of the vagina. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like, dude,
Yeah, you're just gonna hear legs are gonna open, and you're just gonna hear. Big old wave. Depends on the girl, of course.
Now, see, Bourbon Baseball says. Real quick, Halo Joe, Bourbon Baseball says, do you think it's going to be 15 seconds? I think it's going to be like a pump and a half. And he's out. He's going to be sucking his thumb.
He's going to walk in the room and go, oh boy, let's go round two. No, actually, this what's scary is one of those little 20s is going to end up being president of the United States. And they're going to say, now, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. He's going to walk up to the podium. Some crisis is happening. He's going to go, hey, America. Guess what?
was at the house the other day. I felt like Artie. And I almost got laid, man. I'll try again tomorrow. All right, let's bomb Russia. Woo!
Yeah, as he walks to what is it called? The presidential. His suite will be like on some Hawaiian coast because he can't be in like Washington. You know what I mean? Like the Oval Office will be like transferred to like the best place that has waves.
Exactly. We joke, Big 20. We love you, pal. Todd.
Yeah.
Chill bumps. We may have to look into that.
Yes. I like the sound of that. When you brought it up, it reminded me like of that one show that I brought up that you remember the name and I couldn't. It would be great to have the time to just dick with movies and just, give our commentary over bad horror flicks.
Just the worst that you could possibly think of. I'm telling you, Sleepaway Camp, Todd. You haven't seen it yet. For those of you out there who have ever seen Sleepaway Camp, do not tell Todd the ending. Please. It's hilarious.
Oh, dude.
You will be shocked, Todd.
We definitely have some things to do in our retirement.
Oh, this movie dates back to 1975. Huh! I said 1975, Todd. Huh! The Germans are coming. We're not that old, Todd.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to the other guy?
Exactly. Every once in a while, you just hear one seep through. Phone's ringing.
We're taking calls.
Yeah, it's the Halo Honk line. Todd, we don't do that anymore. Oh, that's a couple of years away, Todd.
Yep. Just a couple seasons.
Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. You have a great rest of your show there, everybody. Thank you very much for participating. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't done it yet. I'm such a YouTuber now. Oh my God, Todd, I may start playing video games on YouTube.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to do it.
I would love to see you stream.
Subscribe to my new Minecraft channel. I have a Minecraft channel. The little Minecraft character has a paper bag on his head and everything. Anyway, everyone have a good night. And I hope to see you this weekend. Bye-bye.
Right. Later. There's Halo Joe. He'll be out there at the stadium too. Is James Gonzalez going to be there? I haven't even asked. James dances a pump and a quiver is what Big 20 is going to do. Also, Eric says Big 20 getting laid will bring out the end of days, which means skies will rain down red and the Halos will win the World Series just as the world ends. That's for sure. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. It's what is it? Oh, yeah. Until I'm 30 and it's my birthday this weekend. He's not 30. He's more like not even 20. Let's see. Also, I forgot to ask this question if he's ever seen Camp Blood. Make Ghoulies like a masterpiece. Let's see. Also, time for Terry's call. Also, possibly Saturday and Sunday. Get at me, dog. All right, yeah, for sure, dude. I will definitely see where we're at, and then we can hang out, do some noble, hang out and get some grub. Also, and some beer for sure. We'll probably need it. Big 20's dad just took him out to TJ and to get it over with, or just take him to TJ. Amazing. We win and no mention of the WNBA. Keep winning, Angels. Yes, I don't want to talk about that sport. Big 20 gets laid and starts a long winter of Game of Thrones. Winter's coming. Balls in my mouth. Patrick beat you to that for sure. He had me rolling with that, dude, again. With the balls and balls.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John Stamos.
In my mouth. Real quick, before we, because we're already an hour and a half in, that's hilarious. Let's talk about the scores real quick. We'll go over those, and then I'll get into final comments, and we'll get on out of here. Bottom of the eighth inning, the Raiders are cheating again. They're beating the Diamondbacks 6-4. They have the bases loaded with one out. They're probably going to pour it on. In game one of a doubleheader, the Braves lose to the Padres 6-5. The Blue Jays over the White Sox 9-3. The shit fucks over the Mets 3-1. The Padres in game two get shut out by the Braves 3-0. The Marlins over the Brewers 3-2. The Twins get blown out by the Nationals 12-3. The Red Sox beat the struggling Rays 5-0. But like Eric and Leaf, they loved seeing their Mariners come back and beat the Stankies in New York 5-4. The Royals all over the Tigers 8-3. And the Cards have been hot since they played us. They beat the Orioles again, 6-3. They are now only 5 games under 500. And again, the Angels beat the Astros 9-7. Tomorrow's pitching probables on the mound. The Angels will be throwing Griffin Canning versus Christian Javier. Christian Javier, so far this season, in his 6 games that he has started, he is 3-1 in 30 innings. He's allowed 22 hits, 12 runs, 16 walks, and he's sporting an ERA of 3.23. I think he's won his last 2 or 3 against the Angels, so he is pretty good. And our boy has really come through lately for the Angels. He's pitched a lot better, Griffin Canning. He's only 2-4 stats-wise, but he's been very solid in his last 6 starts, actually. He's lowered his ERA down to 5.21, but he's been averaging only giving up 3 runs or less. He's 2-4, 45 hits in 46 innings pitched. He has allowed 18 walks. Most of those have happened before his this stretch of games right here, and he has allowed 7 home runs. But again, a lot of that was in his previous 4 to 5 starts before his last few starts where he's been actually really solid. So there you go with that. That's the pitching probables for tomorrow's game. 2 righties on the bump tomorrow for the Angels and the Astros for game 2. Let's see. I know I missed a few comments, so I'm sorry for that. I want to go back to this one because Silent E got on. He said, I want a Halo honk horn that says ding dong instead of Halo honk so I can honk my dong in public legally. You know, that's got to be made here soon, and we'll get that going. Benjamin says, do you like Pikachu? Not really. Not a Pokemon fan. Should I replace Ozuna with Obtain in my fantasy baseball? Should I replace Ozuna? I'm not sure, dude. I haven't played that in a while. So I don't know. Fantasy baseball, like the way Ozuna's been hitting, I haven't really paid attention. I just know I've had a few people say that he's been sucking lately. So I don't know. We're only 5.5 out of the wild card right there. Ipe going to be Fletcher's booty call. Oh, that's messed up. Or Ohtani. Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, take Ohtani. I hate to say it, but Ohtani's been killing it. He has been killing it for the Raiders. Today, a woman who found out her husband replaced the bed with a trampoline hit the roof. Only because you graduated today will I let that one slide.
What the hell's going on out here?
Exactly. So with that being said, open up a spritz. The Angels won. Stuka's one more time before we get out of here, and we'll spritz a clock. And yeah, the Angels win and get that golden dong. And now, spritz o'clock. See you guys tomorrow.